Hey heathens! I've done a few videos about prayer, and I get these comments from Christians where they say, "Oh no, you don't understand. Prayer's not like that. It's a relationship with God and Jesus and the whole thing." I get some who say, God's not a magical genie in the sky that you can just ask whatever you want out of him. And I get all these different stories. And then I see stories like we have in the news today. Well, actually, not today. It's from this past weekend. The local area churches, and this is the biggest movement that I've found is from the Baptist side of things, is called, I guess you'd say now, for a day of prayer for the state of Georgia. Some of you may not realize, but the state of Georgia is in pretty bad shape right now when it comes to water. Atlanta right now only has a 90-day supply of water. That's it. So if it doesn't start getting some water, it's cutting deeply into its reserves. There's a battle over water between Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. And from what I can tell, currently Georgia's paying the biggest price because in order to get water to Alabama and Florida, we have to give up our water. And there's a lot of issues going on there. But all three states have issues. I'm not trying to lessen what Alabama or Florida is going through, but being that I live in Georgia, here's the thing. They called for this National Day of Prayer for rain. You heard me right. They want everyone to pray for rain. And this was supposed to happen this past Sunday, and it did. A lot of churches all got together, and for their Sunday service, they all prayed for rain. They weren't praying for a relationship with God. They weren't praying for a relationship with Jesus. They weren't praying for some greater understanding of the world or strength to do something about the problem. No. They prayed for God to interfere with the natural systems of the world and make it rain. Now, today I read an article talking about how more evangelicals are jumping onto this global warming bandwagon, saying that we need to do something about our planet. I think that's fantastic. A little late, and a lot of your people are already convinced that it doesn't happen, which is sad. But still, here we are in Georgia, and we're drying up as we speak, and they want to pray for rain. Okay, so let's see how that's going. All right, Sunday they prayed for rain. It was a beautiful day. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a beautiful day. Temperature was perfect. Sun was out, clear skies. It was beautiful. Monday was also a gorgeous day. Temperatures a little chilly, but not too bad. It is, after all, November. But a beautiful day. Today, another clear blue sky. No rain. Let's see what weather.com has to say. All right. Tonight it's going to be clear. 0% chance of rain. Okay. Wednesday, 0% chance of rain. Thursday, 0% chance of rain. Ooh, 10% on Friday. And yeah, we don't get to seeing any kind of scattered thunderstorms until Tuesday of next week. We don't get into an over 50% chance until Wednesday. A week from now, a week and a half from when they prayed, were their prayers answered? Yeah, I don't think so. So why you guys tell me that people don't pray to get things that they want? I call you a liar. Yes, they do. When they want it bad enough. And then I say, well, does it do any good? Or are you just as well off to rub a lucky rabbit's foot or wear your lucky shirt or put a horseshoe over your doorway or do a Native American rain dance? Yeah. Okay. So we'll wait and see if this prayer ever delivers any rain. Oh wait, we already know how this story turns out because we've tried this before. That's right. Back in June, Sonny Perdue, our governor here in the state of Georgia, which I don't have a lot of big problems with old Sonny. I think he's done a decent job on a whole. There's a few occasions that I thought he lost his mind. But on a whole, he's done an okay job here in Georgia. But back then, he called for a prayer day on June the 11th to be a day of prayer for agriculture. Yeah. How'd that turn out? So to recap, it didn't work in June. It's not working now. I really don't think it's going to work ever. So maybe prayer doesn't work after all. And while you may tell me that it doesn't, that I'm misunderstanding prayer, whatever. No, the Bible says, "Ask and you shall receive," and you believe that whenever it comes time for you to want it, and when you want to believe that, you give me this story whenever I catch you in the lie. But in the end, the reality is prayer doesn't work. Okay? But hey, don't take my word for it. Think for yourself.